Howdy, it's Uncle Paul, and it's time to gather more firewood. Oh. Okay, got her filled up once again. Well, this time last year, I also collected firewood, and I overdid it. I just overdid it for my back, and my back eventually went out on me, and it took me, as usual, you know, a month to 6 weeks to get back to where I could walk normally, and even, you know, without a cane even, and all that. I was extra careful this time not to overdo it. But, well, my sister-in-law had two of my nephews, Reagan and Ethan, put up the Christmas tree and decorate it this year. Reagan was off work that day, and school's out, you know. They got classes out of the way, so they put up the tree. But my sister-in-law, she just kind of didn't like it, not because of what they did. It just, she wanted a different look. So so they took that stuff down and she redid it. So, but it does look better. It looks really nice. Okay, I'm at the back end of the property here, and that's the back of a sign that my sister-in-law nailed to the tree 2-3 days ago. This little road right here that goes back into some neighbors behind us, and the, you know, UPS and FedEx, some of those delivery companies are having a hard time finding us because we don't live on the street of our address, and it doesn't work out. It doesn't show us in the right spot on Google. So that sign is pink on the other side up top, and then and it has our address, and it says, you know, go to the other end of the product, go to the front. And then that green part, there's a map. She put a map of the house, like a Google, from a satellite up above, and it says, this is where you are, and this is where the house is, you know. So she's giving them every opportunity to find the house. And, you know, Christmas packages are coming. She don't want them to be late. So anyway, she taped it all up so it's waterproof, and it has been rated. So anyway, I thought that was funny. Well, what really prompted her to do that? We've had trouble for a long time getting packages here, but one of these companies delivered a package to a neighbor back here, you know, wrong name, wrong address. They just dropped it off, you know, just got rid of it. That's the kind of stuff that this particular company does. Very frustrating. Okay, well, I just finished making the traditional Texas trash. My parents used to make this, and they'd bake it in the oven, roast it in the oven, and so I do that now, kind of for the family tradition, and I give them away as gifts sometimes too. So I got that done. I showed how I did this last year. I showed that, and also have some candy here. Used to, when my nephews were younger, I'd come by the house and I'd have bags of candy or something, and they wouldn't be home, so I'd throw one on their beds, each one of their beds. And so when they got home, you know, they'd have a little surprise from Uncle Paul. So I thought I would I thought I would relive that again a little bit. Now that is a serious load of wood right there. This is how my nephews like to do hammocking.
Good Sunday morning, everybody. Well, it is about 10 minutes after 4 o'clock Sunday morning. I went to bed. I went to sleep probably by 9 o'clock last night and woke up at 2 this morning and just could not go back to sleep. So I finally decided to just make me some coffee and start my day, I guess. So what better way to start the day with Santa Claus and coffee? Well, a thought just hit me a few moments ago, and thinking about Christmas and everything, and about how things change over the years. Looking at the kind of looking at this video and the candy and stuff I would put on the boys' beds years ago, and then the traditions, like the Texas trash, and carrying on that tradition. And there, of course, we have other ones as well. There are other traditions and stuff, but it's those are almost like memories. That I'm holding on to, and that we hold on to with those traditions, and they're things that bring us together, bring families together, and they're fun to think about. But things always change. Things are always changing, but yet in a sense, they stay the same, but it's not the exact same. From when I was a kid, when I was a teenager and a young adult. Of course, Christmas and the holidays are a lot different. But I don't think I'm one to dwell on the past, really. I appreciate it. I love the memories, good and bad memories, of course. But, I've got, some sentimentality in things, items that I've kept, that belong to my parents and that kind of thing. And so, this time of year when it's so easy to feel kind of down, actually, because things have changed, I don't really want to do that. I want to appreciate where I am right now and all the blessings that I have right now, and make the most of it and look forward to the future. And as a Christian, I look forward to beyond this life. That's, I hope, is why I have a perspective, or try to maintain a perspective, to be content with today and what today brings, and what this season, what this holiday season is going to bring. Appreciate the past, have fond, warm memories of it, but you know what? Today makes its own memories as well. Okay, no more delaying. Let's go get on the scale. Okay, so I think last week I weighed 370.2. So this week, 369.8. That's a 0.4 weight loss. So, guys, I am going to enjoy Christmas a little bit. I do plan on splurging some. I know the food plans already, so I'm going to want to imbibe just a little bit. Don't know what the scale is going to say next week. I'm not going to just be overly concerned about it. So just fair warning here, okay? So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a very, very Merry Christmas. Have a safe one. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week, Lord willing.